When you open the PikaBoost package, you will see the follow items: the PikaBoost, a battery case, a set of seat pole bracket, a set of screws, a set of wrenches of different sizes, a Type-C charging cord, a manual. There are 18 lithium batteries that have already been installed inside the battery case. The provided charging cord supports up to 80-watt charging. The wrench is used for installing the seat pole bracket and disassembling the battery case cover. 4 different sizes inside. The seat pole bracket includes a clamp and a cover. The screws contains 3 different sizes, corresponding to seat poles of different radius. Before installing the PikaBoost, the following preparations are needed. Install the battery case, download the app, connect to the phone, and check if the seat pole is locked tight. The battery case in the packaging has already been loaded with 18 lithium batteries and can be used directly. If it is an empty spare case, you can load or replace the batteries by yourself, referring to the relevant tutorial. Pinch the 2 buckles on the cover and open it. Place the battery case into the body and cover it. When covering, you can insert one end into the body first, then press down the other end and tighten it. When the cover is tightly closed, the 2 buckles will retract. If not tightly covered, the buckles at both ends will pop out, and there will be obvious gaps between the cover and the body. It is important to ensure that the cover is fully closed. Otherwise, the battery compartment may fall out when riding on bumpy roads. If it is rainy, it can cause water leakage. The battery can be charged through the Type-C port on the battery case, as well as the port on the PikaBoost body. When charging, the power indicator is flashing green. When fully charged, the indicator turns to constant green. It takes about 2.5 hours to charge from empty to full when using a 20-volt 4-amp charger. Scan the QR code in the manual or search for Live All Riding in the App Store or Google Play. Press and hold the power button for around 1 second until the green light comes on with a beep sound, indicating that the device is successfully powered on. If the indicator doesn't light up or flashes green, it shows that the battery is low and needs charging. First, make sure the phone's Bluetooth is on. Then open the Live All Riding app, tap on the equipment button, scroll down, and click on the PikaBoost in the list to connect. The default password is 6 zeros. It is recommended to modify the password and device name in case other people connect it by mistake. Once the phone is connected, you will not need to enter the password every time you connect it with the same. Different countries have their own government regulations. Please select your country before use to obtain the legal speed limit and cycling mode. If your actual riding position is not consistent with the selected country, your riding behavior may violate local traffic laws and regulations. Manufacturers, sellers, and distributors are not responsible for any consequences arising from this. To ensure that the PikaBoost can be securely fixed on the seat pole, please double-check if the seat pole is fully locked. For the first installation, a bracket needs to be installed on the seat pole first. Note that the bracket is currently not suitable for carbon fiber seat poles. There is a set of screws of 3 different sizes. Pick the proper size for the bracket based on your seat pole's diameter. When installing the bracket, ensure the notch of the clamp faces upwards and parallel to the rear wheel. Use the provided wrench to alternately screw in the M5 screws to ensure that they do not slip off the seat tube. At this stage, don't lock the screws too tight, as you may need to adjust the angle later. Insert the PikaBoost forward into the bracket from the rear. Twist the knob clockwise about 1 or 2 rounds until you can feel noticeable resistance. Check the device's position to ensure that it is aligned with the rear wheel in the center. If it is not centered, please fine-tune the angles of the bracket to make it, and then continue to lock the seat pole bracket tightly. Open the app, click the device lock, and wait until the sound of the motor stops. Try to twist the knob counterclockwise. If it cannot be turned, it indicates successful locking. Then continue to twist the knob clockwise for approximately 1 or 2 rounds until you can feel noticeable resistance. Hold the middle part of the device body with your hand and lift it up. If the rear wheel can be lifted up together and off the ground, it means the installation is successfully done. If the device comes out of contact with the rear wheel, it indicates an installation failure and you need to further twist the knob clockwise. Calibration. To ensure the PikaBoost can accurately recognize different slope terrains and provide corresponding assistance, please make sure to perform an automatic calibration before the first ride. Place the bicycle on a flat terrain and support it in an upright position. Open the app and click Horizontal Calibration. To ensure the calibration accuracy, do not tilt the body during the calibration process. After calibration is completed, you don't need to perform calibration every time before each ride, unless you change the seat height, bracket position, or change another bicycle. Open the app, click on the device lock to turn the slider gray. PikaBoost starts unlocking. When the working sound stops, twist the knob counterclockwise about half round until you can feel a noticeable rebound force, and then remove the device